Okay, break. Here we go.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
At the 19-yard line.
Richardson to throw off play action. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. That is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Richardson looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
46-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
11. Here we go. 11 MT.
Burrow looking to pass. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
11 MT. 11. Here we go. 11. Right 80. 11.
Now it's Burrow. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
11. Here we go. 11, Tommy. Can.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
And the Bengals first down.
On the ground, here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And he will take it out in for a Bengals touchdown. A great play there with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Richardson looking to throw this. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. So second and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
At the Bengals' 35-yard line.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
19-18.
Now Richardson back to throw it. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. Milton Williams. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 20-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 20-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's Richardson to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
11 Thomas. Let's get set. 11 MT.
Now Burrow. This is Fant on the short completion. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
On 2. 11. Gun. Shot. Right 80. 12.
They'll send Rice in motion.
Shot.
Here's Burrow. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Whoever the dime looked on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Right 80.
Burrow will throw. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow going to get this out to Chase. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll make it 2nd down. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3 and out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
That is caught. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 32-yard line.
12 yards.
The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Here we go. 11 Thomas.
Now it's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Rashee Rice, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. That's his tight end, Tyler Warren. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Shamar Stewart just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
18 Cardinals.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Ready? 60 Eagles. Ready?
Richardson working from the gun. And that is incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Here we go. Set.
Off play action. Richardson. It's coming, and down he goes. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this will pin them nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line.
On 1, ready? Here we go. 8, 10, 10, 11, mighty, 12, 11.
In motion left goes Watson. They go play action with Burrow. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
That's laid out deep for Rice. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Well, I mean, it hadn't been a picture-perfect first half for this defense to this point, but that's a big play to get them right back in the ballgame.
And I think that changes their mind frame. Now they're saying to themselves, hey, we're still in this. And even though our offense hasn't done anything, we've had our troubles on our own right, we still made a play right there that could change the course of this game. Great job delivering.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes, back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
11, here we go. 11, M, right 80.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. This is Fant on the short completion. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go. Right 80, 12.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
11 Thomas. 11 MT. 11. 12.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
On 1, ready?
Now a 2nd and 10.
11. Here we go. Hey, can.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
11, M2, 12. 11, mighty. 12.
Back to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Gun.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Benjamin St. Juste there on the stop. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 56 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd
11 mighty. Shot.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. With touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
Check.
Richardson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. 18. Pioneer. Ready.
Now it's Richardson. He'll get this one to Pittman. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
It's 4th down.
Mustang 19.
Going for it on 4th, Richardson. Oh, the turnover fuss continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Leo Chanel.
It's a turnover on downs.
Here we go. 11, 12.
Now it's Burrow. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's taken in by the tight end Finn. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Noah Finn, 7 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
70 Timberwolves.
Richardson looking to throw. Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. Picked off by Benjamin St. Juste. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
He's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working.
There are not many times where you might say it's a detriment to have a quarterback with a cannon for an arm, but this might be one of those few times. He just laid that one out there a bit too far, and his receiver couldn't run under it.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Gun. 11.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great play there. 30 yards. And the Bengals get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
35, Colts 7. Evan McPherson.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagle. Ready.
On the ground, DJ Giddens. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Bengals grab it. And now off to the races. Down the right side. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. McPherson on for the extra point.
McPherson for the extra point.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Bengals 42, Colts 7. Evan McPherson to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Now Richardson. That's caught right side. It's Warren. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
18, Pioneer. Tag. Cowboy 80.
Richardson looking to throw this. Throw out right, pulled in by Dance. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
That's another Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Cougar 19.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Mustang 9 down. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
Here's Richardson to throw. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Cut.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And this one is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. 4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The D brought the house. They called the blitz, and they get to the quarterback, overwhelming the O-line.
And I would love to know, and we'll find out later on, was that called before the play, or did they audible into it? Because defenses change plays as well as offenses. Sometimes they get the set they want. They go right to the blitz, and in this case, they nailed it. Got right to the quarterback. No chance on that 4th down.
2 yards.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. 62 yards. And the Bengals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Colts 7. Evan McPherson to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. From the 23, here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, what's the bet? What's the bet on the backfield? Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
Operating from the gun, Richardson. This one into the hands of Will Mallory. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
16 yards.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
70 Ranger. Set. Cougar 19. 79 Broncos. Go.
Back to throw. Richardson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Logan Wilson. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for Bengals TD. McPherson now for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Bengals 56, Colts 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Benjamin St. Just. And the Bengals are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 114 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Cincinnati.
12. Here we go.
Right back to him on first down. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and a couple.
12. Here we go.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Third down and 1.
11. Gun. Tahat. 11 MT.
Burrow will throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 19. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Thomas. Right 80. Right shot. Shot.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
McPherson on for the point after.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Bengals 63, Colts 7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
70.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
Well, fans usually love to see scores.